Oh gosh. Oh man. How long have I been asleep? A whole week? I was supposed to upload a video every week. I know. I'm gonna have to think of something really entertaining and obscure to watch. Wait a second. I think I have an idea. Yeah. This one's gonna be good. Hey everybody, my name is Lukeachu. Welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we're watching Kid's Guide to Staying Home Alone, or rather, what the thing calls it. Why I got YouTube up? Oh yeah. It's called Miranda, not like Miranda, like Miranda sings with an I. It's M-A, like Miranda, like it's called Miranda, Where You Live. It's gonna be fun.
Welcome back to Where You Live.
This is gonna be a fun episode. You know, like, why would you imagine? I don't know. Like, when you drop your friend off at their house, you go and you're like, "Welcome back to Where You Live." I have run out of joke ideas for this segment, so I'm just gonna do some stuff. I'm good. I'm fine. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch that footage over again. That was hilarious.
Many families are sticking close to home this spring break. And if you have to work and you're leaving your kids home alone for several days, there's some anxiety associated. We came to the pros at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
Hi, welcome back to Where You Live. Today's episode, we have a very special guest, Dr. Luke. Dr. Luke, can you tell us about what will happen if you leave your children at home? Well, I don't know. You expect me to know? What do I look like? A doctor? I don't flipping know. Wow, that's an excellent point on why you shouldn't leave your children at home. Any other points?
Dr. Drekel, what are some simple tips parents need to keep in mind if they're going to be at work and the kids are home alone?
Well, I think it's good to go through a dry run at home before they leave town or leave for work. And things that they can do is start by just practicing if someone knocks on the door, kind of role-playing on how they would go through that.
Okay, that is the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do when someone knocks on your door and you're home alone. I mean, obviously, if you have a peephole, you can see it's your neighbor, your friend, something like that. But if it's someone you don't know, why open the door in the first place? Why not go somewhere where they can't see you, pretend no one's home, avoid the entire problem? I don't know why I got so upset about this.
And then if someone calls, what they would say... not letting them know that they're home alone.
Oh, well, turns out I'm getting a call as well. Let me just take this call. Hello. Wrong one. Hello? 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 Yeah, can I get 2 large pizzas with some dipping sauce and those little bread things?
So we need to remind our kids of things we taught them when they were little.
Yep, start all over again.
Okay.
And then things like cooking, safety of cooking.
Safety of cooking. Don't you dare flash back to grilled dogs, the weird Burger King training bit. You're flashing back. So yeah, I may be a terrible cook, but that was no reason to flash back and remember that terrible memory.
They're going to use the stove, how to put out a fire, simple things like that. And then with fire, different routes to get out. I mean, really, it's gross.
That doesn't look like a fire exit to me. That looks like the pantry, which, that's not what you would do. If, I have an idea. There's a fire. I'm gonna hide in the pantry. Here I go to hide in the pantry. And then you burn to death because the pantry gives you 0 protection to fire. Like, hold on. What is your logic there?
Running through all the basics again, the safety of the house.
Even if we say they're just making mac and cheese, they don't have to worry about it, but we do.
Yep, remind them on everything, or have it so they can just microwave it at home so it's a little safer.
Let's talk a little. At what age do you feel that it's appropriate to start leaving our kids home alone?
That's a really tough question.
I can go ahead and answer that question for you. I can just go ahead and answer that. If you feel like your kid is responsible or won't play with matches, then, again, with the dropping things in the hallway. Be quiet out there, I say to thee. Oh. Gotta stop throwing stuff. I keep hitting things.
In Michigan, there's no law that says what the youngest age is that we can leave kids. There are.
You just messed up. You revealed your address and where you live in the video. You messed up and now someone's gonna come and kidnap you because, you revealed your address. How could you have done that? Why would you do that?
Other states that actually mandate a law where you can leave your kids home alone, but in Michigan we don't have a law. So it needs to be a conversation between the parents and the child, and not just the parents comfortable with the maturity level of their son or daughter, but the child has to feel comfortable.
You know, I don't think our son is mature enough to be left alone in our house. What do you think, honey? Oh, I mean, just look how immature he is. Oh, crap.
They're a very anxious child. They just may not be able to sit home alone and feel comfortable.
Well, I mean, I feel like probably about every kid is comfortable with being left home alone, because that means they get uninterrupted time of this. I'm playing video games.
So it's got to be an open conversation between both parties.
You know, do you recommend those regular phone calls to check in on the kids and stuff, or do we just say, I'll be home in 9 hours,
Right.
Have a great day?
Okay, and the kids in the video that have been shown so far are from like 10 to 12 years old. Why would you leave your child for 9 hours? That makes no sense. I mean, if they're like 18 and living in the basement and all they do is eat Doritos and play Call of Duty and Fortnite, then fine by me. You can leave them all day. They might as well have their own place. But if they're like 12 years old and all they can cook is macaroni and cheese, how do you expect them to do on other things? Like, I don't know. I've had to roast these people, man.
Well, we call that indirect supervision. In this day and age, we have a lot of that. So I recommend different times where they can call and check in, and I think that's nice to set a calling time and checking in. And the other things that's important, are we going to let our kids have friends over while we're gone?
That is an excellent question. Are we going to let kids' friends come over why we're gone?
Some other rules to go over before they leave the day.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're
we really
welcome.
appreciate that.
Well, that about concludes this episode of the Lukeachu Show. If you liked the video, please remember to leave a like, hit that little bell down there. If you want to see more from me, subscribe and upset with YouTube, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to yo, for real, seriously, at this time of night, it's like 6:40. What? Okay, well, this is weird. I got a little slip package thing with no return address, and just kind of appeared at my doorstep. So why don't we go ahead and open it up, because that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this, like, well, what do you know? It's a cease and desist from Miranda, where you live. That's just fantastic. Why don't we go ahead and read it? Dear Lukeachu, or Luke, it doesn't matter apparently, I don't know. It is with great sorrow that we need to ask you to quit making fun of our show, as for a while it was a very high budget and impressive show. We regretfully inform you that we are taking you hostage in approximately 10 seconds. There is nowhere to run. Sincerely, Miranda. Well, that was a weird little prank. That's, that could never happen, really. I mean, none of that would actually ever happen. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, get your hands off me. Hey, help!
Skiggy, hoogie, leggy, hoogie, siggy, maggy, ho, bootin', beatin', bottle, scootin', boodle, bay, scootin', babba, doodle, ho, booty, bay, boodle, hockey, boodle, ba, boodle, doodle, day. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.